Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back once again on Star Citizen on episode 3 of our Zero to Hero series. Today I am popping off to Daymar, where we have a VLRT bounty mission to complete. I'm going to try and do that and see if I can unlock some of the reputation necessary to get to the yellow level contracts. Those are under the mercenary tab, if I remember correctly, and allow me to generate 53,000 alpha UEC per contract. So they're a great way to make money relatively quickly. We're going to see if we can level up to reach that point today. The VLRT missions are with the bounty hunters, so I'm actually not sure if it's going to do a whole lot for my rep. But we're going to go ahead and see what we can do in the verse and see what that opens up for us. With last episode, we went ahead and got a third bulldog repeater from one of our bounty targets. And I'm hopeful that I'll be able to do the same with today's. We'll be able to go ahead and put that onto our right wing there. If we can find a ship here with one, and we'll be able to go ahead and upgrade our Aurora to a full complement of 4 laser repeaters. Go ahead and fly into our location here and see what we can do. Alright, so there we go. There is a target. I'm not sure if that's our actual bounty target or not. There we go. Alright, so we've got a Drake cutter. Relatively easy to take down. I'm going to go ahead and swap back to SCM mode here, and pour a load of shots into our target here. Poor little guy doesn't even realize that we're here, I think. Come on, mate, wake up. The sand's not going to help you. Hello? Yeah, I do wish they'd make some of these targets a little more interesting. Oop, there we go. Alright, there's that one. He should have some of the CF-117 bulldogs there. We're going to go ahead and see if we can splash this one. Actually, he'd probably have some as well, so if we can get this one taken down, we should be able to get some pieces off of this one as well. Hopefully we can actually take him down low enough that we can get those without the whole ship being blown to smithereens. Definitely not flying against an ace pilot here. Swap this over to lag pips. There we go. Alright. See if we can get anything off of this one before it, or I guess after it blows up. We're still a little ways up here, so we're probably going to end up with pieces out of this one. But we'll follow him down to the ground here and see what we can recover. It's just got the 2 little guns there at the front of it. And we don't want to actually collide with them. There we go. All right. Oof, that looks like it hurt. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drop our landing gear and we'll pop over here. Alright, right Alt and K to unlock the ship ports. I'm not sure if there's actually any notification anymore to do that. Or saying that those are unlocked. Oh, those are 227s. Well, that's not going to be very helpful. We cannot fit these onto here. We've only got size 1s on here. Can I? There we go. Yeah, we can at least. Oops. Yeah, at least bring them along and save them for maybe when we get a bigger ship, or we can sell them something. Oop, only one of them? Only one of them, apparently. Alright, well, I guess we're kind of limited as far as that goes. Let's see if we can get anything out of the interior here. Probably not, actually, because it looks like my mass limit has been exceeded there. And I'm not going to be able to actually get up to... Oh, actually... Nope, not going to be able to get into there. Alright, well... I guess... we're not going to be able to take anything from this one, as it's landed upside down, and I don't have enough weight capacity to get one of those off of there, so... we'll have to look around and see if we can find another target. We did get that completed, so we're going to go ahead and see if we've got some more contracts here. Ouch hauling, service beacons, bounty hunter. That's an extraction. We want a VLRT, stones throw on selling. Alright, we'll go ahead and pop off to selling. And we'll see what we can find there. Alright, 1 minute and a few quantum bugs later. And we are at selling. I'll go ahead and see if we can hopefully get an Aurora or some other such ship that's got size 1 repeaters here. Go ahead and scan for the target here. There we go. Yes, that one's got some. And this one's got size 2s. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll take out our target here. And then we'll see if we can pull our prospector up out of atmosphere here. So that we can recover his weapons in peace. Just maintain a nice distance here and gotta watch out for the prospector buzzing around. They're not always the best pilots, NPCs. Liable to ram into you as much as they are to shoot you. There we go. Alright, so that one's done. Oh, we've got a prospector behind us now. Alright, come on you. Let's go up to space. There we go. Alright. Come on up here and let's play. Alright, good. Closing at a pretty good clip. I'm going to go ahead and back up a little bit here so that we continue pulling him up into space. And I'm going to keep peppering away at his shields here as we climb. Woo. Got a couple good shots into him as he approaches here. There we go. Alright. And he's blown past, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can get onto his tail here. And just basically work him down. We'll take off the engines if possible to keep him from running away. A lot of times, though, you end up killing a prospector before you can take their engines off. They're rather flimsy sometimes. They've got some good hull health, but it's almost as much as the engines themselves. So by the time you take off an engine, you're more than likely blown up the ship as well. Quite a bit of hull health. There we go. Had something come off there. Looks like probably an ore pod there, an ore bag along the side. Let's not get that close. There we go. Oh, we've had another something pop off there. There we go. Okay, good. So we are still out of atmosphere here, so he should come to a stop pretty soon here. He's still kind of ticking along a little bit here. All right. Still got a bit of drift going on. Nope, there we go, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll just get over here where it's nice and easy to strip the weapons off of him. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll jump out of here. And just leave that right there. Excellent, that's not falling either. So we're going to go ahead and oops. Go ahead and rotate this around and then like that, and whoops. Come on. Alright, maybe my ship ports aren't unlocked or something. Because this should just be snapping right onto there. Alright, Whew, it's cold out there in space. Alright, right Alt and K, and we'll unlock those again, and then climb out of here. Hopefully. There we go, perfect. Okay, so the ship ports are now unlocked. We've gotten our third weapon installed, or fourth weapon installed, sorry, so we've now got 4 of those. I'm going to go ahead... I'm hesitant to actually get into here because more than likely we're not going to be able to get out again. We're just going to open the ladder here. Open the ladder. There we go. And hopefully we can get into here without without triggering anything. Nah. Alright, so the door's closed up again. Let's see here. Do we have... It doesn't look like shield generators, water, access points. Okay, none of this has been physicalized yet. So, alright, we're just going to go ahead and hopefully get out of here. Hopefully. I do have a habit of getting stuck in these prospectors, apparently. Oh, hey, we've got a nice helmet on there, though. Let's go ahead and we'll loot him. There we go, and yeah, there's no way to do that. Let's do this. I prefer the Death's Head helmet myself, so we'll go ahead and do that, and then jump in here and open up the exterior. Excellent. Alright. And we'll go ahead and get out of here, and we should... Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. We've got a nice helmet at least. Excellent. Alright, we'll go ahead and close that and jump into our seat here, and we've now got 4 laser repeaters. Excellent. Alright, go ahead and we'll unlock that target, and we are gonna take a look and see if we've got another target here. Bounty Hunter, we've got VLRTs still. There we go, yellow level contract. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and take one of those. And we're going to go to the asteroids around Yella. And we're going to see about knocking out one of these yellow level contracts. If we don't get any funny quantum bugs, we should get there pretty quickly. And this should just pop us right over the surface. Getting some funny looking artifacts down there on the surface. All right, so we've got to protect our ship here. The Lafayette the 9th, it looks like. I'm not sure exactly what type that one is. Perhaps a prospector, cutlass black, something like that. We're going to go ahead and spool up our shields and try and take these out here quickly before they get the better of us. This is a Hawk, so I want to take him out pretty quickly because they've got They've got a pretty decent loadout, but they've also got sucker punch cannons on them, so they can distort me and take me down. Disabling my ship, and we don't want to do that. Thank goodness they can't fly very well. Do a little bit of a side swipe there, and whoa, that was a saber. We don't want to get in front of that. There we go. Alright, one of those. Let's go scare off the Terrapin here. Hopefully he'll just start running here if we put some good shots into him, get his shields down. They often do when you put a good number of shots into him. And okay, oh, actually that's not a saber, that's a Hornet. We want to kill that one first. They've got enough firepower to wreck our day pretty quickly if we're not careful, so... We do not want him... Oh, there we go, good. Do not want him to get distance on us. Because if he gets distance, he can close. Or he can get to the point where he can actually turn onto us. And that makes short work, very short work of an Aurora. There we go. Alright, so our ship should be good here. The one that we're protecting at least. We're going to go ahead and see about taking the anvil down here, or the Terrapin. These ones unfortunately have a whole lot of hull health. Which makes it a pain to chase them and try and put them down. I'm half tempted actually to see about getting a mixed loadout lasers and ballistics, so that I can finish ships like this a little bit quicker. Though we're doing some pretty decent damage to the back here, so hopefully he'll be down for the count here pretty quickly. See if I can get a... there we go. Never mind. Oh, yes, asteroid. Ah! Not quite. Got just enough propulsion to not hit that asteroid. And of course he's going to run here. I do have some missiles, I think, on this one. Come on, block. I didn't do a whole lot there. I generally don't do a whole lot with missiles because I kind of find them to be a little bit of cheese. Especially if you're flying against another player. If you don't have the combat skills to dogfight, you resort to missiles. But against NPC ships that are very tanky, I've got no problems pulling one out and using it to take them down. Because it's just annoying to chase them around for that long trying to... Whoa! We do not want to brush the asteroid. Those make for very, very short days. There we go. Perfect. I think he did, though. Okay, so that's got another 53,000 into the bank account. We are now up to almost 200,000. Go ahead and take a look here and see what else we have as far as offers go. We do have another yellow level contract, so I'm going to go ahead and take that and track it and see if we can get another one of those knocked out. Obviously, the Aurora is a great little ship, but it doesn't last very long as far as cargo hauling or really any sort of heavy combat or anything like that. So I'm going to try and upgrade from my Aurora to either a Titan or a 300 series. Probably the P, I think, because that's got a little bit more cargo hauling to it. Oh, another terrapin. Alright, let's take this one down. Yeah, there's a 300. It'd be really nice if I could take that down, get on board and kill the NPC. Maybe that's a 100. I can't tell. They're both... No, that's a 300. It's too big. Very nice if I could get a hold of one of those. As you can see, though, they are a bit of a glass cannon. You get a few hundred shots into them and they just pop really quickly. So, let's see. That's the terrapin. Oh, and a mole. Really? This one's probably not going to go the way that we want it to. Because the moles have just got some incredibly thick shields on them. And so taking them down in any sort of time period is not very realistic. And if we can't keep the terrapin from attacking our other ship here, we're gonna have to swap backwards and forwards between them. Hopefully we've got the terrapin's attention now, and he'll be more focused on us than he will the other ship. Not that we really want to use ourselves as bait, but especially since I don't think we haven't sold or haven't saved. Our loadout, which means that we're going to end up losing it if we end up dying here, which I have no intention of doing. So, all right, let's see if we can chew through some of these shields here. It's just a bubble shield. I think it's size 2s, but it's just a bubble shield still. So, we're gonna basically just cut down on the shield here until we can get it all the way down. I've got full power into my lasers recharging so that I can get these down a little quicker. It'll allow me to, to recharge my shields or recharge my lasers a little quicker. I'm not too worried about the terrapin taking out the other one. He's either distracted by us, or he's just not got enough firepower to really bother our other ship. So we're going to go ahead and we'll take down the shields on this one. And then after we've done that, we're going to go ahead and we will take out one of the rear engines, or actually several of the rear engines, all on one side. And doing so is going to put this thing into a spin and make it rather wildly uncontrollable for the pilots on board. There we go, getting some good hits on the engine there. And then we'll see if we can take on the... There we go, one off. Two. 3. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and work on this front one here. Gotta be careful because he's got size 3s on there. Come on. Yeah, at this point I don't think he's gonna do a whole lot of damage. As you can see, he's in quite a tailspin there. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll head off to our other ship here and see if we can scare off the terrapin again. Shields are coming down really quickly on those, and they do. But then it takes forever to actually whittle down their whole health. So now that we've made enough here, I think probably in our next episode I'm going to end up renting something with a little more firepower to it. Either, like I said, either a Titan or a 300 series or something like that. And we are going to take that out for doing these because they are much more effective when they've got some size 2 or size 3 guns on them. I don't know what this one thinks it's doing. We've either hit something critical or it's decided to take a nap because it is not moving. It looks like we've distracted the other 2 ships here enough that they're not focusing on our protect target, which is kind of what we're looking for. Just gonna try and stay a little mobile here so that we don't take too much fire from the mole down there trying to hit us. We'll just kind of orbit this thing. Being really weird. There we go, perfect. Alright, so that's got that one. And now we'll just come back around and take out our mole. I have to chew through the shields again, but we will inevitably end up doing that and taking him out. So unfortunately, this is the life of a starter, especially taking out these bigger ships. You just don't have the shield capabilities or the gun capabilities, sorry, to chew through big shields like this quickly. So it's just a case of whittling them down over minutes. But it's a good skill to develop because, you know, you're going to end up running across this sort of thing with lots of other ships as well. So being able to stay in the position that you want to be while taking out a bigger ship is always a good skill to have. Come on, about halfway down. There we go, starting to get some red on the shields there. They should be failing here in another capacitor or 2. We don't want to let them get started recharging, so I'm just going to keep you know, pulsing my my shots here, so that they don't start recharging at all. And go about 4 seconds or so in between recharges before the shields start coming back. So I'm just letting it get out to about, you know, 20. You really only have to get a couple shots in to stop them from recharging. There we go, back up to 75. There we go, shields are almost down. And then we can start working on those engines and disabling it. I pity the poor pilots inside the mole here. And obviously I can't leave them because they'll inevitably turn on our pilot that we're protecting, but there's no way that they can really get around on me, so there goes another one. There we go, there goes that one. Come on.
Shields damaged.
There we go. Okay, so he's effectively disabled at this point. He's got no engines left. So we're just going to go ahead and sit over the top of him here. And we'll basically just start shooting the top here until we get through it and take him out. Gonna take a hot minute. Must just be okay. So he's just using maneuvering thrusters there. It's not like he can really run away from us. He can still do a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right. So that's the mole completed. Another 53,000 in the bank. Up to 229. Obviously, these can be a little tedious in the starter ships. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll head back to Seraphim on this one, I think. But for the next episode, we're going to see about renting something a little bigger and knocking some of these out a little quicker, and that'll allow us to grind some money a little bit faster, and hopefully be able to get a bigger ship of our own in short order. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Join me again next time, and we'll see where we go on our Zero to Hero journey. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.